Well, welcome to the shop. Evening in the shop. I want to show you a few things, so just follow me. If you hear that noise, that humming, well, that's just my heater. I've had this for a long time. It's like running a welder, really, but it does throw pretty good heat. So over here, I set this up. This is for the DJI Action 3. So you see this little attachment here. So with DJI's thumb screws, they're flat. Nice little flat thumb screw. These ones down here are from GoPro. And thumbs like mine, you can't, to try to get your fingers wrapped around this stuff, it's a real problem. But this is real easy. So I have this little attachment here. This is magnetic. And if I had the camera, I have it on this camera too. And all you have to do is pop those. When the camera comes down on top of that, it magnetically locks itself right onto it, and you push down and it clicks into these. Clicks into these right here, sorry. When you want once that is in there, all you have to do is push on those. See that? You push on those and it releases the lock and you pull it off. I can have these set up. I can have one right here on a suction cup with that same attachment. I can have one over there facing that way. I can have whatever I want, and it's just a matter of going up, click, and moving the camera. Click, click, click. These attachments, these are so easy, but this magnetic lock for this GoPro or this DJI, it's absolutely the best setup. And that flat, thumb screw, best setup. So I want to show you some other things that I picked up. So that makes my life a whole lot easier as far as the filming stuff. I took this bike apart when I did all of this gear, 6mm Allen. See. Okay, that's in there. Then I would put the wrench on it and heave. So I took this whole thing apart with that. So I've gone today, well, over the last few days, I bought myself some, I had this before, for chain adjusting and stuff, wheel sockets, 1/2 inch and 3/8. These little hex bits. There's a ton of that stuff. Star bits, they call them. And these socket bits. So I bought all this stuff today. There's metric and standard. So that really is going to help when I want to take all of this stuff apart again. Because I see the opportunity to change these panels out depending on sponsors, depending on what I want to do. But another thing, but I'm really excited about, like I've had tons of this. There's Jetbat black cleaner there. I've got all kinds of stuff up there. Honda wash, spray polish, engine brightener, cleaner. Like there's just all kinds of it in there. And none of it has worked the way that I wanted, really, for what I wanted it for. So when I was gone away on my bike, and I had my heated vest on, it rubbed down here and stained it up pretty good. So I went out, I was at Halifax Motorsports the other day, and I bought this magic spray. SC1 high gloss. And I've heard about it before. New bike in a can. And I'm telling you, it is new bike in a can. You can spray it on in places I'm sorry about moving you all around here. But I sprayed it on up under the there, and you leave it. And any mud that comes in there will fall off. I washed that and tried to get it as clean as I could up there. But when I sprayed that on up there and just left it, apparently the mud will fall off. You can spray it on also and let it set 60 seconds and wipe it off. And it really, see some runs in there. It was too cold when I did it. But that tank was a matte black, dull, and I sprayed that on there. And that has got a beautiful sheen, a really nice sheen. Sprayed it on here, did a nice job on that. On the front fender, my Tour Pack, I sprayed it on this little Tour Pack, and this is what really amazed me. It just brought this out. Look at the gloss on that. Sprayed it on that. SC1, new bike in a can. So I got a little brave, and you can see there's still some rub marks. You can see it's there from the, but that was completely scored up on the back of that tank. That was really scored up. So I got a little bold and I sprayed it over the whole tank. Really, really beautiful job on the chrome. So I want to try to show you down here. Let me get this light. I sprayed it on the engine. Like, that engine almost looks wet. The fins on those cylinders almost looks wet. On that case, I sprayed it on that. Did a beautiful job. Sprayed it on the exhaust and side covers, all up in through there. You know, that was kind of dirty down in there. Sprayed it in there, and it just, I can see the front of that bolt needs a little bit of work in there. So, but those kind of places, like down in there. So just let me show you. Let's see if I can aim that up in there. Just bear with me a minute here. No, I can't really see in there. No, I can't get in there to do it. Here it goes. So that was a rusty, dirty look a second ago. I got the top end of it. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, it does an amazing job. Like, I'm really happy how it cleaned up that chrome. Did the windshield. The rain will repel right off of it. All down through the back. This bike, just, I did the engine of this today. Like, this is just amazing. It just, everything on it, just glistening. Beautiful job on it. Did the exhaust, swing arm, and just left it on there. And it's just like a coat, a heavy coat of wax. So I'm really happy with it. It's probably the best product, $17.95 a can, but it's probably the best product that I have found for doing everything on your motorcycle. So when it turns out like that and like this, you know, after you wash and you wax, or you wash and spray wash and clean everything, it comes out real nice. Okay, that's the end of the shop night.